I was lying in bed spending the night connected to a beautiful young girl by handcuffs. How did things end up like this, you ask? In order to tell you that, I have to rewind back in time. My name is Ryuya Nabeshima. I'm a sophomore in high school attending Alice High School. Today was another day where in order to skip class, I'm taking a nap on the rooftop. For the record, there's no particular reason why I was trying to skip class. I just thought it was a chore. That's the only reason.
I knew you would be here.
How did you find me here? When I opened my eyes, standing there above me was my classmate Sakura Nanashiro. Sakura Nanashiro was the chairman of the school discipline committee, and perhaps because of that role, she was a serious top student type, and she was well known for being good at everything. On top of that, she's beautiful. And she's also the daughter of a wealthy investor family, so a lot of guys admired her. However, because of her serious personality, she had a hard image. And there weren't that many male students who would actually talk to her. As a repeat offender of skipping class, Sakura already had her eye on me, and before class she would come and find me like this. There are times when I can hide well and get away with it, but recently more often than not, she finds me and captures me like this. Perhaps she's been researching my patterns of action. I guess that's why she's the chairman of the discipline committee.
All right, get up and we're gonna go back to the classroom.
You're right, that's how I'm going to make it seem, before I make my escape.
Hey, no, wait!
I took the opportunity and was able to completely run away from Sakura, and I succeeded in skipping class. One day after school, I was called out by Sakura, and went to the schoolyard. And once we got there, Sakura let out a deep sigh.
Why is it that you won't listen to anything I say?
Well, it's not like I'm not listening to anything that you say, Sakura. How do you say this? I guess it's my habit. I'm just doing it out of impulse. You know, there are times that I actually do go to class. And I'm pretty sure my grades are still better than most of the others, so you don't need to be so strict on me. Previously, I received a pretty strict guidance that lasted for hours from her. So this time, I imagined it was going to be a repeat of that. How did I get away with it last time? I can't remember. At this rate, there's nothing I can do. I should just be quiet and receive the lecture that I'm supposed to be grateful for.
Your habit of skipping class, Ryuya, has become a level that as the chairman of the discipline committee, I can no longer turn a blind eye to. And plus, recently, you've been suspected of having inappropriate sexual activities too.
Wait, inappropriate sexual activities? No. I'm not doing anything of that sort. As a class-skipping culprit, I can swear that all I'm doing is skipping class. That's all.
So I myself am going to make a special guidance, and I will give you discipline myself to get your morals in line, as the chairman of the committee.
Special guidance?
Yes, special guidance.
Sakura took one big step closer at me. Wait a minute. Is she about to slap me in the face as punishment? No, please spare me of that.
Oh, look over there! The mascot Alice is walking in a place like that?
Seriously? I reactively looked in the direction that Sakura was pointing. It was at that moment, along with the sound of metal clicking, I felt something around my left hand. Huh? What is this?
Handcuffs.
I can see that. What I'm trying to ask is, why are there handcuffs on my wrist?
Because it's necessary for the special guidance.
What the hell is that? Anyway, take it off right now.
If you're going to insist, and if you're going to come to my apartment, then I can think about it.
Fine. Well then, let's hurry up and go. We avoided being seen by others and moved. And finally arrived at Sakura's apartment. It's a promise, you better take these off.
I don't want to.
That's not what we discussed.
I said that I would think about it, but I never once said that I would take them off for you.
Damn it, you tricked me!
This is all to discipline your wild morals, Ryuya. Ryuya, starting from today, you're going to be living with me here. This is actually an apartment that I asked my father to specially rent. That's right. This is just for you and me, our Eden. Nobody will get in our way, so don't worry. Plus, starting tomorrow, we're going into summer break, so now we don't even have to go to school.
Deep in the back of Sakura's eyes, I could see a glimmer of madness, and it was terrifying. What is it? There's strange air around us. This isn't the Sakura that I know. Is this her true nature? The chills are running up and down my back. My parents will notice that something is wrong and it'll be a big commotion.
Don't worry, I've already spoken to your parents in advance and informed them that due to a training camp by the discipline committee, we'll be moving together for a short while. And at that time, when I told them that I was your girlfriend, your mother was thrilled. She said to please look after you forever. And then she said until your lazy personality is fixed, that I can do as I please with disciplining you at the camp. The way it went, I think I would be able to get along really well with your mom even after we get married.
Married? You're getting way too far ahead, and so that was how the storyline went. And that brings us to today. However, I never could have imagined it would end up like this. The situation in and of itself, I still haven't been able to grasp, but the warmth and touch next to me told me that this was the reality. Sakura was defenseless as she was fast asleep and breathing gently. When I look at her like this, she really is cute. The more it makes me think that maybe this situation isn't so bad after all. No. Not only was I handcuffed against my will, I am even being held hostage right now. It's not right for me to think well of the person that did this to me, no matter how beautiful she might be. My mind was racing continuously until the sun came up. And so my hostage life under Sakura began. Generally, I was stuck to Sakura with the handcuffs and moved attached to her everywhere. However, at least when going to the toilet, taking a bath, and getting dressed, I was able to be freed. So to be honest, there wasn't anything that was troublesome so far. Although, most importantly, I don't approve of this lack of freedom to begin with. There was something that came across my mind straight away. That if there were times that the handcuffs came off, then that might mean that there's opportunity for me to escape. And so when Sakura was in the toilet, I tried to escape and run away. However, the moment I got to the front door, which was the one and only way out, I quickly realized that it would be impossible. The door was on an automatic lock, and it was set so that you can't get out without entering the code on the touch panel nearby. When Sakura found me there, she came over to me furious.
I asked my father and I had that door lock installed as an addition to the apartment. I'm the only one that knows the passcode, so it's impossible to escape, you know.
And so, there was no way for me to escape even in the moments that I was freed of the handcuffs. Also, when it came to the food, every day was luxurious. In regards to this, apparently Sakura's private family chef from her house would prepare it and secretly bring it over.
If you became my boyfriend, then you get to eat food like this every single day. How is it? Doesn't this make you want to date me?
Not at all.
What? No way. Boo! I was told that the way to a man's heart was to grab him by the stomach, but I can't believe I failed.
Well, that's because it's pointless if it's not a meal that's homemade by you.
What, really? I thought if I fed you a delicious meal, then you would easily become my slave.
No, because I'm a dog or a cat. Is she more airheaded than I thought? This chairman of the discipline committee? However, I found this strange about her, but at the same time I felt an interest spark towards her, and this little Miss Airhead also had a few other parts of her that were a little strange too. What shocked me the most was when I was changing my clothes one day. If you're wondering how it happened, hey, hurry up and get out of the room, I'm going to change.
If I get out, you're gonna try and run away, aren't you? Since I took the handcuffs off too? Don't mind me, just change your clothes.
No, there's no way I could do that.
Well then, I'll get changed first.
Sakura then started quickly taking off the buttons on her pajamas. Wait, I said wait a minute. Whoa! I couldn't help but to see her white skin, and I panicked and closed my eyes and turned around. Behind my back, I could hear the sound of fabric rubbing against each other, and my heart wouldn't stop pounding. Hey, how are you able to get undressed so easily when I'm standing right here? Wait a minute. Maybe she just thinks of me as another girl? Maybe she put handcuffs on me and is holding me hostage because she wanted friends of the same gender? Hey, why would you start getting dressed while I'm still here? What are you going to do if I saw something?
It's fine because I'm not bothered by it at all. Even if you were to see me, there's nothing I'm embarrassed about anyway.
Listen.
It's fine anyway, I'm done changing.
Are you sure? I was terrified to look, but I opened my eyes and carefully faced her. Standing there was a fully dressed Sakura. Thank goodness that she's properly wearing clothes.
Next, it's your turn.
I'm begging you, please get out of the room.
I don't want to. That's why you say, and you're planning on running away, aren't you?
I'm not gonna run away, so relax. However, Sakura refused to agree. I looked at her and let out a big sigh. Fine then. I will allow you to stay, but at least close your eyes for me.
Fine, I will.
That day at night, I was taking a bath as usual with Sakura. By the way, the bath of this place was as big as a hot spring at the resort. That's why we tend to get in less like a bath and more like a pool. As proof of that, Sakura was holding a floaty toy and floating about the big bath. And thank goodness that bath is so spacious. In the beginning, I was shocked when Sakura suddenly came barging in, but, well, with this, it's almost like we're just at a regular pool, so it's not that bad. Plus, it means that every day I get to see Sakura in a swimsuit. Wait a minute, what the hell am I thinking? But then, at that moment, something came floating right in front of me. A small towel? The moment I put it in my hands, I froze on the spot. This is... What I had in my hands was a part of Sakura's swimsuit. Wait, which means... My gaze drifted over across the pool.
Bring that over here.
Wait, no way! There's no way I can do that.
Well then, I'm going to go over there and get it, so don't move.
What? I immediately turned my back and closed my eyes, and I held up the hand holding the swimsuit. The sound of the water that was getting louder made my heart beat faster. Why am I suddenly starting to feel hot? Please hurry up. But then, when the bath became quiet, I was wondering what was happening. When at that moment, there was one large sound and a big splash, and I felt something soft wrap around my body. I let out a loud scream. This softness. It's that softness, isn't it? This is bad. My consciousness is seriously... My imagination was spinning. My blood pressure skyrocketed. My heart was aggressively dancing. This definitely cannot happen. This is bad. If she pushes onto me any more than this... Ah! At the same time as my cry for help, another large splash echoed throughout the bath. When I came to, I was on top of the bed. Sitting next to me was Sakura with the worried look on her face.
Thank goodness you're awake.
Where am I?
The bedroom. After that, I called out for help and I had them carry you here.
I had no idea.
I'm really sorry. It's my fault that this happened.
No, I'm also sorry for getting too heated up. However, I barely have any memory of what happened. There's a part of me that feels like it was a waste. No, that's not right. But there was still a part of me that was a little bit disappointed. Does that make me a terrible person?
It's already late today, so let's go to sleep.
Sakura then slid into my bed. Hey, wait!
Please don't hate me.
Sakura grabbed onto my body and I could tell that she was shaking. When I looked down at her, I could see that her face was wet with tears. I could feel a tightening in my chest that came over my whole body. There's no way that I would hate you, because That's right. I realized that there was a part of me that had become interested in Sakura. What she was doing was pretty insane, but I knew that it was all coming out of her feelings for me. More importantly, there were quite a few things that still made it hard to accept. To be honest, I can't say that Sakura's way of going about this was okay. That being said, there was a part of me that couldn't say it was completely wrong either. Regardless of the way she was doing it, I know she was doing it all for me. Oh, but that homemade meal that she told me she had made for me the other day was definitely crossing the line though. After being handcuffed and then held hostage, have I gone crazy? That's how I feel now? I couldn't help but let out a smile. If that means that she's after me, well, that isn't such a bad thing after all, is it? Because that also means that I don't have to hesitate with showing her my feelings for her. You don't need to worry because I would never hate you. I softly patted Sakura on the head. As if to react to that, Sakura's expression loosened up and she scooted even closer to me. And that night became a very sentimental and warm night. Then one morning, I noticed that her breathing was irregular and I woke up. Laying next to me, Sakura was breathing heavily like she was in pain. This definitely isn't normal. I put my head on Sakura's forehead. This is a crazy fever. I need to first get something to cool her down. I instinctively got up and tried to get out of the bed. But at that moment, my right hand was pulled down. Oh, I still had the handcuffs on me. I'm pretty sure the key was on the wall in the other room. What do I do? This is the only way that I can get over there. Sorry, please just bear with me for a little bit. I somehow maneuvered us and picked Sakura up. Whoa, the strength that comes in a fire. In one movement, I got up and out of the room, and I grabbed the key. And then, I went back to the bed and I laid Sakura down as I undid the lock on the handcuffs. For now, I could at least move freely. First, I cooled myself down because I was panting so hard, and then I left the room. However, in the apartment, there wasn't any ice to cool her down. And there also wasn't a single thing necessary to nurse her, which means that I would have to go outside to buy it. Sakura, you have to tell me the passcode to the front door.
No, I don't want to tell you.
Why not?
Because if I tell you, you're going to run away. And that means you're not going to be by my side anymore.
I won't do anything like that. And now was not the time to be saying that. So come on, hurry up and tell me. However, Sakura will only shake her head from side to side and kept her lips tightly closed. What am I supposed to do? What can I do so that she can trust me? Sakura, if you tell me the passcode to the door, I'll do anything that you want me to do. And I will also promise to come back here. Please, just tell me the passcode. I can't just stand here and watch you suffer like this.
In that case, kiss me. If you kiss me, then I'll tell you.
That's a very easy request. If anything, that's a very happy condition for me. Our faces softly got closer and we exchanged a kiss.
Fine. As promised. I'll tell you.
Still close, Sakura whispered it into my ear. All right, well then, I'm going to go and come straight back. I tried to leave the room and at that moment, Sakura grabbed the hem of my shirt.
You have to come back. It's a promise.
I know. Well then, let's pinky promise. I put out my pinky finger and then Sakura tied her pinky finger with mine. Pinky promise that I will come back as soon as I'm done.
Pinky promise.
I swear I won't break it.
Okay.
When I left the apartment, I bought everything I needed to take care of her and I went back. When I opened the front door, I had to do a double take. That was because Sakura, who was supposed to be in bed, was there. As soon as she saw me, Sakura grabbed onto me. What are you doing here? You should be laying down and resting.
Because when I thought you might not come back, I just couldn't lay still.
As soon as she said that, perhaps she was so relieved that she fell into my chest. Why would you push yourself like that? Even though I told you it was fine. She seriously is a princess. I picked Sakura up once again and headed back towards the bedroom. After that, in order to take care of her, I prepared some ice and I made some porridge. And then, when I carried that into the bedroom, Sakura faintly opened her eyes. I made some rice porridge, but can you eat it?
Feed it to me.
Sure, fine. I scooped it into the spoon and I offered it to her. However, when Sakura sat up, she shook her head side to side.
Feed it to me. With your mouth.
With my mouth? That's crossing the line. I can't do that. Well, to tell you the truth, I probably maybe could do it, but...
Well, then I won't eat it.
Are you serious?
So even though you kissed me, you can't feed me with your mouth?
Well, it's not that I can't, but how do I say this?
Wait a minute. From the last kiss, did you think I had bad breath or something?
No. That's not the case at all. Fine, if you're going to insist that much. I tried to hold back the pounding in my chest as I accepted a request, and this sweet time was repeated over and over. And through Sakura, I learned what immorality tasted like. After that, it seemed like the medicine I gave her after the meal was working, and her fever started to go down. Thanks to that, now she's back to breathing normally in her sleep. On the other hand, my pulse was still not coming back down to normal. And that's because the last few hours are strongly left behind in my mind.
Hey, Ryuya.
Are you awake?
Yeah? Why didn't you run away earlier? You must have hated being held hostage by me. But then you came back. Why?
Don't get it wrong. I made you a promise that I would come back no matter what. And plus, how do I say this? Recently, I've been thinking, this hostage life isn't so bad, actually.
Ryuya, did you know that once before, I was surrounded by a group of delinquents that didn't think very well of me? I was so terrified I didn't know what to do, and you were the one that saved me from them that day. Ever since then, I've always liked you, Ryuya.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like I remember something like that.
And honestly, I thought about telling you how I feel more times than I can count. But whenever I was down in front of you, I just couldn't get it out. Because I had never experienced something like this. And then one day, I saw you talking to another girl and laughing a lot. And then that made me feel like I would do anything to not let you get away from me. And that feeling started to get stronger and stronger, and eventually I couldn't stop myself anymore. That's why I ended up doing that. I know that I've done something that would make you hate me, I know it, but I couldn't hold back my feelings of wanting you all to myself. Even though this is what I'm like, I want you to like me, because I like you so much that I can't contain myself anymore.
Sakura was shaking with tears as I quietly looked at her. But then, in the next moment, I grabbed the handcuffs that were laying nearby and I put them on my wrist and Sakura's wrist.
What? Ryuya?
Sakura was shocked as her eyes widened. I also like you too much that I don't know what to do anymore. I like you so much to the point where I don't even know what I'm doing. And that's why, in order to satisfy this feeling, I'm not going to undo these handcuffs until I think it's okay. And that's that, so I hope you're prepared.
I'm so happy. Ryuya, I'm all yours already. So please, spoil me a lot and love me.
And so, a special night began for the two of us. Summer break was over and the new semester was beginning. As usual, I was up on the rooftop skipping class again. The wind feels great.
Ryuya, I can't believe you're skipping class this early in the semester. This is why you're the emperor of skipping.
Whoa, I was wondering who it could be. It's you. Class already started, didn't it? What are you doing here?
Obviously, it's because I wanted to be by your side, Ryuya. Hey, Ryuya, give me a kiss.
Where's that coming from?
Are you sure that the chairman of the discipline committee can be saying something that goes against school rules?
The chairman of the discipline committee, who was supposed to be the hardest shell, had cracked this much. This has to be my fault, doesn't it?
It's fine. Because there's no one around other than you right now, Ryuya. And because no matter what happens, I'm in the mood for wanting a kiss. But if you say you're not going to do it, then I'm going to have you do something even worse against the school rules.
What are you saying? It's not okay.
Then kiss me.
All right. You'll be happy if I do, right? Jeez, what a troublesome one. But these are the parts of her that are so cute that I can barely stand it. I got close to her and did as she asked.
I'm so happy. I love you, Ryuya.
These days, Sakura's requests had started to escalate more and more, and they were on my mind. No, if we get caught, then that's a problem for that time. But I had already decided, this girl who loved me so much that it was almost like an illness, that I would love her back just as much.
The first time I met Shizuka Torao, she was sleeping in my living room. The way she was curled up on my couch, she almost seemed like a little kitten. So cute. She's too cute. But who is she?
Tomoki, what do you think you're doing?
You're not gonna believe this!
Oh, really? What is it?
An angel fell down and landed in our living room!
Oh, what? What the heck are you talking about? Oh, you mean Shizuka?
You know that girl?
Duh.
Wait, could it be... she's our long-lost half-sister?
Oh, you're the weirdest brother ever. Where'd you even get that idea from?
I don't know! It happens in comics and stuff all the time! The main character's parents remarry and then they have a brand new sister or something!
This isn't a comic, dummy. Stop living in a fantasy world. For one thing, our parents' marriage is 100% fine. Even someone like you can tell they're still madly in love with each other, can't you?
I guess so. So who is she? She really is an angel then?
What? Do you like her or something?
Huh? Of course not! It's nothing like that! I just wanted to pat her head and cherish her for the rest of her life. What am I saying?
Alright, somehow I almost forgot you were a massive pervert for half a second.
Hey, don't say that! I'm not a pervert! I just find joy from cute things!
That's why you brought the annual pass to the zoo, I guess.
Exactly! Cuteness is life! So, who's she for real?
Oh, now you're finally ready to get serious?
Oh, come on, I was just struck by her beauty!
I see. You were just playing dumb.
Of course I was! Obviously I know angels don't exist, and we don't have a secret half-sister out there.
Are you sure? You never know.
What's all the commotion?
Oh, good morning. Look who's finally up.
Huh? Tomoko? Good morning.
Morning. You're sleeping like a log.
Oh, I guess you're right. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Can I call you Shizu?
Who the heck are you?
Unfortunately, he's my brother.
What do you mean, unfortunately? What's the matter, Shizu?
I never said you could call me that.
Why not?
You're Tomoko's younger brother, aren't you?
That's right.
Aren't you, like, way younger than me? You can't just call someone older than you by a nickname like that. It's rude.
You're older than me?
Obviously, you think I'd be friends with someone your age. Shizuka may look young, but we're the same age. So you better apologize and show some respect.
Hey, I don't look that young. You're mean too, Tomoko.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry, Shizuka.
I can't believe it. You're so cute, but you're an old woman like my sister.
Shut up, loser. We're not old. You're just too much of a baby to understand what a real woman looks like.
Fine, whatever. But how's she supposed to pat my head and treat me like I'm the big brother now? Aww.
Ugh, you're such a creep.
Who is this guy? I don't like the way he's talking to me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your beauty sleep with this little nightmare. Let's go to my room where you can have some peace and quiet.
Good idea.
Later, Tomoki.
But Shizu...
That's Shizuka to you, kid.
Oh, right. Sorry, Shizuka.
What do you want?
Can't we talk a bit more?
No.
And with that, the two of them walked out of the living room. Shizuka, huh? She might be the cutest thing I've ever seen. Cute in the same way a hamster or a rabbit is cute, of course. Her features are so small and precious, but then she's got those big puppy dog eyes. I really hope I get to talk to her again. My chance came sooner than I thought, because she and my sister became really close. Every now and then, she'd stop by to do homework together, or hang out. Although, we never really exchanged more than a few words, as she seemed to be a bit guarded around me. Oh, Shizuka, hi!
Not you again.
You look really cute again today.
Don't talk to me.
Aww, you're even cute when you're angry. No matter how many times I saw her, I couldn't do anything to get her to like me, even a bit. I don't get it. I tried to be as welcoming as possible. One day... Oh, Shizuka, hi! Do you want a cookie?
No thanks.
Are you sure? They're really good.
I'm not hungry.
Another day. Hi, Shizuka. You look great as usual today.
Cool.
This might sound strange, but do you think you would let me pat your head?
Absolutely not.
Yet another day. Shizuka, here. This is for you.
What is it?
It's a lollipop.
Why?
I thought it'd suit you.
Is this some kind of joke?
No, I'm serious. I thought you could lick it like a cat licking its paws.
Tomoko, your brother's being weird again.
Yet another different day. Are you and Tomoko doing another report together?
Yep.
College sure sounds tough.
Tomoki, you're...
You can call me Tomo. I'm younger than you, so it's fine, right?
No, that's too personal. I think I'll pass.
You really do look cute when you're angry.
Anyway, you're a high school senior, right? Every time I see you, you're just lazing around. You have to take your education seriously or you won't get into a good school, you know.
Don't worry about that. I'm actually doing pretty well in school. I don't mean to brag, but I've got straight A's. Actually, I managed to get into a really good school. I think it's even ranked higher than the college you two are going to.
No way!
I understand why you'd think that, but that was kind of rude just now. I mean it.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll forgive you. But first you have to let me pet your head.
Absolutely not.
Just then, I heard frantic footsteps echoing from outside.
I'm so sorry, Shizuka. I forgot I had to take over someone's shift at work tonight.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm really, really sorry. Can we work on this paper tomorrow?
Of course. Good luck at work.
Thanks, you're the best. And hey, Creepoki. Try and pretend to be normal in front of Shizuka. Later.
The sound of her brisk footsteps slowly faded into the distance. Well, if my sister's gone, you can always talk to me.
I don't think so. I'm leaving before you do anything weird again.
I won't. Hey, why were you in the living room in the first place?
I'm just grabbing a drink. Oh!
As soon as she said that, a faint grumble came from her stomach.
You didn't hear that, did you?
Her body started shaking, and her face turned as red as a tomato. I thought it was as cute can be. But I knew that would be the end of any kind of diplomatic relations between the two of us. That's why I tried one last thing. Want me to make you something to eat?
No thanks.
She protested at first, but but I wouldn't take no for an answer. As soon as I started cooking the fried rice, she became entranced by the sound and the smell. Of course, I was entranced too. I wanted more than anything for her just to let me pat her head, but that paradise-like dream was looking more and more unlikely by the day.
Do you cook often?
More than you'd think, honestly. Both my parents work, and Tomoko's a slob. Bon appetit! Well, it's just fried rice and soup, but enjoy.
Can I really eat this?
Of course. I made it for you.
Really? Thank you. Wow, this is really good.
I'm glad you like it. Shizuka gulped down the fried rice in moments, and right after she was finished,
Would it be too much trouble to ask you for seconds?
no problem. I made plenty.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Huh? What did I do?
I didn't say it out loud, but Shizuka just looked so cute when she was eating. I almost melted. That day, I felt like some of the distance between us shrank away. Tomoko, can you finish this off? I made a lot.
Oh, fried rice today?
Yeah, it's Shizuka's leftovers.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I cooked lunch for her, but I made a bit too much.
What? You got her to eat? And with your food?
Yep, I'm just that good.
I don't believe it!
What, is that bad?
No, of course not. Actually, it's kind of a relief. To be perfectly honest, her family situation is a bit more complicated than ours. Her mother passed away when she was a kid, and her dad doesn't really seem to care much about her at all.
No way. But she's so cute.
Right? I think so too. But I guess he doesn't seem to agree. He's always off with one woman or another and just doesn't seem to come home sometimes. I think she's a bit starved for any kind of familial love. She may be brave, but she's actually really sensitive. But she hates it when people pity her. She doesn't really know how to approach others.
She seems close enough to you, though.
That's because, unlike some people, I actually know how to treat people like humans. But at least she ate your food. That's a good sign.
Why do you look so happy all of a sudden?
Do I? Maybe I'm just proud that she finally found someone else she can open her heart up to. She's such a good friend, after all.
Huh? You think she's opening her heart to me?
If she's willing to accept your food, then she has to be.
Then maybe the day I can pat her head is closer than I thought.
Maybe it's better if she opens her heart up to literally anyone else.
Hey, that's no way to talk to your brother!
What, brother? All I see is a little pervert.
I'm not a pervert! Other people just don't know how to handle my brand of wholesomeness! I know you'll understand someday too. So don't give up on me, my liege.
Shut up and give me more fried rice, weirdo.
At once, your majesty. Would the lady partake in some more soup as well?
Yes, please.
As we continued to banter like that through the evening, another average night in the Anezaki household was beginning to unfold. Soon a typhoon began to blow, and my sister and my parents all ended up stuck at work. I was the only one home. Wow, it's raining cats and dogs out there, and the wind is crazy. Wait a second, is that Shizuka? Through the storm, I thought I could make out a drenched figure. Shizuka! What are you doing out here?
Tomoki, is that you? Where's Tomoko?
She's stuck at work!
Oh,
What do you mean, oh? What are you even doing out here in the middle of the storm?
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Her face was drenched in rain. It almost looked like she'd been crying. Oh, hey, don't just stand here! Come inside! Hurry! I practically grabbed her hand and dragged her in. I found a towel for you. Dry yourself off for now.
Tomoki.
Hang tight while I get the bath ready. Here, drink this too. It'll warm you up.
You don't have to bother.
Don't start with that. You don't want to catch a cold, do you?
No, you're right, thank you. This is so good. It's so warm.
Do you feel a little bit better now?
Yeah,
So what happened?
I got into a fight with my dad. I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I don't really have other friends, so I was hoping Tomoko would be able to help me somehow.
Wow, I'm really sorry to hear that.
But if she's not here, then I shouldn't stay. Thanks again for the drink.
What? Why not?
I'll only trouble you if I'm here any longer.
That's not true at all.
Huh?
Don't say that you don't have anyone to rely on. I'm here, and I'm happy to do whatever I can to help. It's no trouble at all.
But why? I can't do anything for you.
That's not true. There's one thing you can give me that no one else can.
What is it?
I reached a hand out and patted her still damp head. You finally let me pat your head. Now I'm your loyal servant, ready to command however you please.
Weirdo.
At that moment, a big clap of thunder rang out. Oh, I'm sorry! You got really close to me for a second there.
Tomoki,
Yes?
come closer.
Huh?
You said you'd do whatever I wanted, right? So hurry up!
Somehow, I ended up hugging Shizuka. Are you afraid of thunder?
I'm not afraid, I just don't like it.
I see.
But I feel a bit better like this.
That's good. I can do this for as long as you like.
Hey, talk about something.
Huh? Like what?
I don't care, just start talking.
Okay. You know how I really like cute things?
You've mentioned it once or twice.
But everyone makes fun of me at school for being a dude who's in love with hamsters and rabbits and plushies and stuff.
There's a lot of people who worry too much about things like that.
Tomoko won't shut up about it either. She always calls me creepy and makes fun of me for it. But the reason I can be myself at all is all thanks to her.
What do you mean?
I know that no matter what anyone says, she'll always tell me to stick to my guns. She only makes fun of me because she knows what other people will say. Thanks to her, I know how to deal with the real haters.
Yeah, that sounds like Tomoko, alright.
Doesn't it?
She's helped me out more times than I can count.
Right. So you don't have to worry about anything.
Huh?
With Tomoko by your side, it doesn't matter that you don't have many friends. You're invincible. I know, because I was in the same boat as you once.
Yeah, you're right. But you will be too, right?
What do you mean?
You'll always be by my side too, won't you?
Only if you're willing to trust me.
I do.
And with that, Shizuka fell asleep right there. I was worried she'd still catch a cold like that, but I couldn't bring myself to wake her up. I mean, she just looked so happy. And if she did catch a cold, I'd bring her to the hospital in a heartbeat. I wasn't sure how much time passed with the two of us like this. It was like everything paused, and the two of us just existed like this for a while. The next morning, Tomoko finally got back from work. She was greeted with the sight of her brother and her best friend cuddling up and sleeping on the living room couch.
Well, look at you two. Don't you seem happy? Just look at that goofy smile. But honestly, I'm glad for you two. She finally has someone else she can trust.
The typhoon from last night had died down, and the sun was shining as if nothing had happened. Just as I was afraid of, a cold reared its head. But why me?
Tomoki, I'm so sorry. This was all my fault.
Nah, it wasn't your fault at all.
He's right. It's because he's just an idiot.
If I really was an idiot, I'd be too stupid to realize I was sick, so... Ha!
Maybe that's why I feel fine. If I hadn't done something so stupid, I wouldn't have made Tomoki sick.
Aw, Tomoki, you made a girl cry.
Hey, Shizuka!
Whatever. Later, lovebirds.
Shut up! And with that, Tomoko walked out of the room.
I'm really sorry. I'll do whatever I can to make it up to you.
It's fine, honest. It really wasn't your fault.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Well, forget it then.
Huh? You mean you weren't really crying?
Maybe.
Phew. I was so worried.
I'm serious though. If there's anything I can do, just tell me.
Huh?
You said you'd be there for me too, right? So I want to be there for you as well.
Is this my big chance? You said anything, right?
Uh-huh. That's what I said.
So you'll really do whatever I want?
How many times are you gonna keep asking?
Then I want to pat your head.
Go ahead.
Really?
It's fine. Don't leave me hanging.
Are you sure?
I told you that you could do whatever you wanted, didn't I?
Your hair is so soft. Her hair was even more beautiful and smooth than I would have ever thought. Not even the highest quality silk felt like this. Sorry.
For what? It's fine. It just tickled a little bit, that's all.
In that moment, I felt a burning hot sensation in the fingers that had just caressed Shizuka.
Are you done? Tomoki?
Huh?
Oh my god, your face is really flushed. I guess patting my head isn't gonna help reduce your fever, huh? We need to make sure you get better as soon as possible. I'll do whatever I can to nurse you back to health.
Thanks.
We'll have to continue your other treatment next time.
Then, Shizuka showed me a great big smile. But I knew I wouldn't be able to touch her head again as casually as I did just now. She wasn't like a small animal or a cute doll or too old for me or anything. She was just Shizuka. And that was good enough for me. It seemed so obvious, but I never realized it before. I guess, to put it more simply, I fell in love with her. Probably.
Make sure you get lots of sleep, okay?
I will. It looks like my Shizuka fever won't be going away anytime soon.
I'm going to protect you, Tai. No matter what happens, I'm always going to protect you.
But why are you going to protect me, Sho?
Because you like me, don't you, Tai?
Yeah, I love you.
My dad said this to me, that I need to become somebody that can protect the person I love. So that's why I'm going to protect you, Tai, because I love you. I love you, Tai. You're my Tai. I won't ever give you to anyone, ever.
Sho! Wait, it was a dream. What a nostalgic dream I just had. Even though I don't really remember what happened in it. But I know for a fact that Sho was in it. I can't believe we were together even in my dream too.
Good morning, Tai.
Morning, Shoko.
Oh, you don't scream anymore, do you?
What are you talking about? I've gotten used to it by now.
That's unfortunate. Your screams are so comforting, though.
Stop saying such villainous things. My name is Taisuke Kitagawa, and the person who had slid into my bed is Shoko Yamada. She's my childhood friend, and we've been together ever since we were born. I don't remember a time when Shoko wasn't in my life. That's how much she and I have always been together. To not spend a minute apart is exactly what our relationship is.
If you're awake, then hurry up and get dressed. We're going to school together.
Together?
What is it? You don't want to go?
That's not what I'm saying, but...
Well, then, what are you saying? Forever and ever we've been going to school together, so why are you complaining now? Come on, hurry up. You're such a lame sloth as usual. What's the problem? You don't want to go to school with me that badly? Wait a minute. Is there somebody else that you like without telling me?
Crap! Shoko's flip has been switched. No, that's not the case.
Hey, now who the hell could it be? If you don't tell me, this is going to be a problem. I'm saying this for you to know, Tai. Surely you know that I'm doing all of this so that you don't get a bad bug stuck on you. Now, come on, hurry up and confess.
Come on. You're wrong. It's not like that at all.
Well, then what is it?
Nothing. I'm going to get dressed, so go wait for me outside. And we can walk to school together.
As long as you understand.
Ever since we were little, Shoko has been overprotective. One time when I asked her why she was this extremely overprotective, she said to me, "Oh, it feels so bad for any girl that would get stuck with a guy like you, Tai." And because of her overprotectiveness, no girls would ever come near me anymore. And thanks to that, my age is the same number of years I've never had a girlfriend. And I also have no experience with girls at all. Am I going to spend the rest of my life like this with no experience? I don't want that at all. I want to enjoy my high school days too. If anything, I want a cute girlfriend too, and I want to flirt with girls too. I want to have a relationship that makes my heart flutter. In order to do that...
What is it?
Nothing. None of your business.
If there's something you want to say, then say it clearly. If you stay silent, I can't read your mind, you know.
Like I said, it really is nothing.
Not that I care what it is anyway. How unmanly of you to hide things like that. You need to man up more. You're seriously so useless without me.
I have to do something about Shoko, who is so overprotective. Which means that I need to create some distance from her somehow. Do you know what? Maybe I will just say it clearly. After school.
What do you want? Calling me out to a place like this before we go home? Is it that important that it can't wait?
Yeah, there's something I have to tell you, Shoko.
Really? Is that so? What on earth is it? I have no choice, so I guess I'll listen.
With you,
With me?
I don't want to be with you anymore.
Huh? What? Hey, wait a minute. What is that supposed to mean?
Shoko, you're way too overprotective. I understand that I'm important and you're trying to protect me.
But Tai.
But you know what? Because you're so overprotective and too involved, I can't even make any female friends, much less a girlfriend. And all the girls say it would be wrong to Shoko, and they keep their distance from me. And that's why I, from my high school experience, am cutting off all ties with you.
You're joking, right?
I'm not joking. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. And I want to have my high school experience with freedom.
Do you really mean that?
Yeah, I do mean it. I'm super serious about it. So from now on, don't come near me anymore. What? Shoko? You don't have to cry that much.
Because you told me that you're cutting off ties with me and not to come near you.
No, because you're seriously too overprotective and... How do I say this? It was causing me trouble and...
I don't want to. I won't accept this.
Shoko?
I am never, ever going to cut ties with you, Tai, because I am going to be together with you forever, because I'm the one that belongs next to you, Tai, and I'm not going to give you to anybody else.
Hey, Shoko! She's gone. I really didn't think she would cry like that. How am I supposed to look at her tomorrow? No, I actually don't have to look at her anymore. But also, starting tomorrow, we're going into a 1-week school holiday anyway. During that time, I'm sure Shoko will calm down. I hope. Anyway, starting tomorrow, I'm going to enjoy that 1-week break to the fullest. And my parents are going on their own vacation, so they won't be home either. It won't be too late to think about this after I refresh my feelings and mind, right?
Tai.
Today is a day off of school. Let me sleep a bit more.
That's not okay. Just because it's a break doesn't mean you can be lazy.
I'm still sleepy.
If you don't wake up, then I'm going to wake you up with a kiss.
A kiss? Wait, what? Kiss?
Good morning, Tai.
Morning, Shoko. Wait, why are you here right now? I told you that I was cutting off all ties with you, didn't I?
And I told you as well that I won't let you. Plus, it seems like my love wasn't reaching you properly, so I thought about telling you sincerely.
Your love? Wait, what? What are you talking about?
See, I knew it. You didn't understand after all. Even though every day, day after day, I was giving it to you this much. I've done so much for you until now, Tai. I've worked so hard to make sure that a bad bug doesn't come near you. How can you cut off ties with me after that?
Wait. I'm not really understanding what this has to do with love.
What I'm trying to say is that I like you, Tai.
Like me? What? Like, not in a family kind of way?
No, I like you in the love kind of way. I want to be in a relationship with you. I want to be married to you. And I want your seeds of love to grow inside of me too.
Whoa! Stop! Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, of course I am. But apparently none of my love was reaching to you all this time. That's why I, starting today, am going to spend the next week making sure that you understand it. So I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to take care of you, Tai.
What did you say? There's no way your parents would ever allow...
Both my dad and mom said that if it's you, it's fine, and they sent me here. By the way, I've already gotten approval from your parents, too.
You've completely sealed all Agnes for me?
Anyway, that's that. So I look forward to it, Tai.
And so, my week of living together with Shoko began. Hey, Shoko.
It's the best.
What are you talking about? Stop sniffing me so much without saying anything. But first of all, what is this positioning to begin with?
Because this way I can smell you more efficiently. I need to breathe you in a lot so I can breathe more of you into me, Tai. And I'm going to make myself full of your smell.
Please stop that, it's embarrassing.
Don't worry, I'm not embarrassed.
But also, is that even fun? Smelling me like that?
It is fun. If anything, I want to enclose your smell into a Ziploc and keep it forever.
Please spare me of that.
But why? Even though you smell this good?
Shoko?
You can smell me too, Tai.
There's no way I would do that.
Even though I might smell good.
I already know that you smell good, Shoko. How many years do you think we've spent together? Even though I would definitely never say that to you.
Ugh, so you're not going to sniff me?
Why do you want me to smell you that badly?
Because they say if you think somebody smells good, then you're meant to be together on a DNA level.
What? A DNA level?
That's right. That's what I wanted you to confirm by smelling me. Ty?
Nothing. You used to smell good back then, but I guess I wouldn't know now. But who's to say that you're meant to be together on a DNA level? That has to be made up. Get out!
I don't want to, because I'm definitely going to get in the bath with you.
There's no way, no way!
Why not? We used to take baths together all the time back then.
How many years ago are you talking about? There's no way that at our age we can now take a bath together.
That's not true, because I'm totally fine if you see me there naked.
Huh? What the hell are you even saying?
If anything, I'm totally fine for you to wash me with your bare hands.
What? You? There's no way I would do something like that.
Even though you totally should. You know I'm fine for you to do whatever you want to me.
Stop saying weird things and calm down. Anyway, I'm not going to be getting in the bath with you, all right?
That's so mean. I'm so sad. Why would you say such a thing?
Because if we do, then I will be the one causing a crime in society.
Fine. And then I'll just tolerate it with this.
Hey, now, wait a minute. What did you just try to take?
What do you mean? Your underwear?
Whoa, that's crossing the line.
But why? I think it's going to smell the best, though.
Stop saying such perverted things. Anyway, I'm confiscating this.
Aw, you're such a meanie, Ty.
I'm not being mean. Anyway, just get out already, please.
Well, then let's go to bed together, Ty.
I had a feeling you'd be here.
Come on, I warmed up the bed for you, so come here.
Like I said, a guy and a girl at our age shouldn't be sleeping in the same bed together.
So we can't?
We can't. There's no way this is acceptable. And once again, I'll be committing a crime in society.
In that case, let's throw away a society like that. You and I can be holed up here together.
Good night.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'm going to the living room. I'm going to sleep on the sofa.
You know there's no way I'm going to let that happen. For this 1 week, I'm going to have you sleep with me.
Whoa!
There. I got you.
You little...
I'm so happy that I get to sleep with you, Ty.
But why?
Because I get to sleep in the same bed as the person I love. That's nothing but happiness.
Shoko, you really do like me then, huh?
Of course I like you. I love you, Ty. What? Wait a minute. Should I show you that I like you? With my body?
Please, I'm begging you. Can you stop trying to make me a predator?
If it's you, you can do whatever you want to me, Ty.
I feel like I heard the same thing by the bathtub.
Because it's the truth. I like you so much that I'll forgive anything that you do.
All right, I get it. Let's go to sleep now.
Fine.
Hey, I said I'll sleep here next to you, but I never said that you could stick to me.
Why not? At least this. Don't be so stingy. I wish I could be touching you 24/7, Ty. Well then, good night, Ty. I love you.
And just like that, the days continue to Shoko being all over me. To be honest, I thought that this was some kind of joke, but it turns out that Shoko's love is real. Not only was she telling me that she loves me over and over again, but she kept trying to show it with actions. I was really confused by Shoko, because it was such a huge change from before. Even though she said she would protect me, her words were always harsh. She would call me a sloth, among other things. So I completely thought that she didn't like me. I had no idea that it meant she likes me this much. I was happy, but to be honest, it was mostly a complicated feeling. First of all, if the reason that she was going crazy was because I said I wanted to cut off all ties, and by the end of this school break, surely Shoko would be logical. I'm sure things would go back to the way they were. Or so I thought, but...
Ty.
What is this? Why haven't Shoko's lovey-dovey obsession calmed down at all? Miss Shoko, isn't there something wrong with this distance between us?
Because 1 week wasn't enough for me to tell you my feelings. In order to give you all of my love, we need an extension.
Hey, how serious are you about this?
What do you mean? I've been serious all this time.
I don't get it. Why is Shoko this obsessed with me? Is she being serious when she says that she loves me? How can I be sure she's not just teasing me? But then, if she's just teasing, could she take it this far? I don't get it.
What do you not get?
You and that attitude.
What do you mean?
Because no matter how you look at it, it's strange. All these years, you've made fun of me so much. And if you suddenly say that actually, all of that was because you like me, it's hard to trust that. If I believe you, but then you suddenly say, actually, I don't feel anything. If that were the case, then I would be so devastated I wouldn't be able to recover. Especially when I'm so comfortable with her telling me how much she likes me.
Do you dislike me so much that you can't trust me? Was this not enough for you?
Shoko,
I really do love you, Tai. Please, please don't hate me. I'm so sorry for saying such terrible things to you until now. I'm so sorry I couldn't be sincere. What do I have to do to make you believe me? When you're the only one for me, Tai?
Shoko, calm down. I won't leave you, okay? I won't leave.
Really? You'll stay by my side?
I will. It's going to be fine.
Thank goodness.
But why is it me? You always call me a sloth and lame. You said all kinds of things.
I couldn't be sincere. You were always so nice and so handsome, and you were my prince. And I realized that I had always liked you. But I thought that if you found out, you would distance yourself from me, and I didn't want that.
Shoko.
That's why I was so stuck up and pretended like it was nothing. But even then, I didn't want you to be taken by anyone else, and that's why I was so overprotective. Because I didn't want you to become anyone else's. I'm really sorry for everything until now. I'm sorry for hurting you so much, because I was being selfish.
I didn't know that you had thought so much about this. Shoko, I understand now that your love isn't a lie, but I still don't know whether I like you the same way yet. Because of everything that's happened until now, I can't immediately feel the same way, but I really am glad to hear that you feel that way about me. Thank you for loving me like this, Shoko.
Tai, is it okay if I keep liking you from now on?
Of course.
You won't hate it?
And I won't hate it.
Thank you, Tai.
Since then, Shoko's obsession with me has continued. However, ever since I learned of Shoko's true feelings, I was able to sincerely accept her love towards me. And she was never harsh towards me like she used to be. The days and months went by and... Shoko, do you still like me like that?
Of course I do. I love you. Even if you hate me, I'll love you.
I don't hate you.
What?
There's no way I could hate you after all the love you've given me. I'm sorry this is so late, but from now on, can I love you too, Shoko?
Of course you can.
Kengu, let's go.
I was getting ready to go to school when the beautiful girl that no one could take their eyes off, Mirai Shirayoshi, came to pick me up. Her and I, Kengo Hamamiya, have been childhood friends from since before I can remember. She's still just as energetic as when she was small. I'm so sleepy.
Come on, wake up.
You're just too awake for being this early.
You're too out of it.
She's really energetic.
So, did you decide what club you're going to join?
Not really. Nothing athletic, though.
You're not exactly the athletic type.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure until you decide.
Huh? Why?
No reason.
Why wouldn't you be able to decide unless I do?
I said no reason.
For some reason, she got upset. I headed to school with an upset Mirai. Then I got to school and...
Come join the calligraphy club. It's lots of fun.
Let's go for the nationals together!
See what it takes to be a man and box with us.
Wow, I heard that it gets crazy, but they're this into it, huh?
You get different amounts of funding based on the number of club members, so they're all desperate.
But I feel like a lot of newbies would be afraid from all the pressure, though. Mirai? You're cute! Want to be a manager in the soccer club? No, you should join the anime research club!
Get out of the way! She's going to be the boxing club manager.
I'm good.
I looked away for 2 seconds and she was surrounded by boys. She's still as popular as ever. She's a hit. But I feel bad for her. I should save her. I walked towards her when...
You haven't decided on a club yet?
Huh?
Would you like to join the baseball club?
A cute girl talked to me. Yeah, she's way too cute for her own good.
If you're free after class, you should come by. You've got a sturdy body, so I think you'd be good for the baseball team.
See ya! She gave me the invitation and walked away after a little speech. She's seriously so pretty.
Everyone's too pushy. What is that?
Huh? Yeah, I think it's a flyer for baseball or something.
Baseball, huh? You shouldn't accept things left and right. It might be annoying later on.
I should join the baseball club.
What did you just say?
I said maybe I should play baseball.
No. You said you wouldn't do anything athletic. Why would you join the baseball team?
I could change my mind, you know?
But still, that's way out of character.
Who cares? It's my freedom.
That's so sus.
After class that day, what are you doing here?
Because I'm interested in baseball too.
She just followed along.
I heard you signed up without even actually looking at the team play.
How'd you know that?
Huh? A girl too?
Oh, hi!
Hello.
I see, that's why you wanted to play.
You're Hamiyama-kun, was it? And she is? I'm Mirai Shirayoshi. I'm planning on joining, so yeah, nice to meet you.
Huh, joining?
Really? We needed a new female team member, so you're more than welcome to join. What? Is there a problem with me joining?
I didn't say that.
Then there's no problem, right? You two get along, huh? Yeah, we're childhood friends. We've been together from before we can remember. Huh? That's great. My name is Kagura Akiyama. Nice to meet you. It seems like the other new members will be coming tomorrow, and you didn't bring any gym clothes, so you can just observe for the day. Okay.
We were watching the team play when...
You're a little pervert. I can't believe you joined. Everyone knows why.
I could hear little jabs coming from beside me. What are you talking about?
Don't act like you don't know. How long do you think we've been around each other? It's as clear as day.
Childhood friends are something else. I started joining them in practice from the next day, but how much are they gonna make me run? I was already wanting to give up. I was not ready for this.
I told you, you never exercised outside of class, so there's no way you can hack it in baseball.
I didn't realize it was this tough.
If anything, you're new, so they're taking it easy on you.
Ugh.
You okay? Here, drink this and use this towel for your sweat.
Oh, sorry, thanks.
Oh, it might take a little getting used to, but you got this, okay?
I don't know.
Don't worry. Everyone struggles in the beginning.
She's so kind.
You're so annoying.
All right, break's over. I'm going now. I was able to withstand and survive practice thanks to Akamiya-san's kindness. Honestly, I was going to baseball just to see her smile. Yeah, exercising is tough, but you're so cranky recently. Did something happen? Mariah's been constantly on edge recently, so I couldn't leave her alone.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're definitely not.
You wouldn't understand anyway.
Yeah, you don't know unless you try. I'm useful sometimes.
Sometimes.
Ugh. What was she so upset about? Is she upset with me? She's not the kind to just get mad at people. That meant that she was upset with me and not just cranky overall. Did I do something? I was confused with what was going on. Time marched on. Huh? You played baseball in middle school?
Yeah, but after I started high school, I figured I'd act more feminine. I liked watching baseball, so I figured I'd be the manager. Kango, you've been talking nonstop on your break. Hydrate some. Mirari-chan, calm down. He can't drink like that.
Mirai, you're acting so weird. If you have something to say, just spit it out.
It's your fault.
How? It's all because...
Okay, that's enough, you two.
I was about to get mad at her, but Akamiya-san came between us. Any more arguing would be a bother for her, so I couldn't say anything more.
Mirai-chan, come talk with me over here. Huh? But... Come on, I won't be mean, I promise. Hamiyama-kun, you just focus on practice. I've got this, okay?
She took Mirai away.
What is it that you wanted to talk to me about? Don't be alarmed. I'm not going to scold you. It's just the couples arguing. Couples? You like Hamiyama-kun, right? No! Why would I? Yeah. That's what your problem is. It's as clear as day that you like him. What? Your face is so red. I can see you all jealous when I'm talking to him. I don't know. Seems like I'm spot on, huh? Come on, be honest with me. So what if I like him? I can't do anything with him. That's what I mean. Just be honest with him. You're very cute. What? Is something on my face? You know, I have a hard time believing you when you're the one saying it. Huh? Nothing. Whatever. Just be honest. You're fine. You're cute. Come on, try seducing me. Seduce? You know any guy would be lucky to be seduced by you? Stop teasing me. I'm not teasing you. I'm serious. Let's start tonight. I'll teach you. What?
Did I say too much? I got home, took a bath, and ate dinner. I was now in bed thinking about our interaction. We'd always gotten along, so we almost never fought. That's why it seems so weird how we're constantly arguing now. I guess I went too far. Should I apologize? But I don't know why she was upset to begin with. If I apologize without knowing why, it's just gonna make her even more angry. But Mirai? What are you doing? Mirai and I live across from each other. Sometimes we talk from our windows, but I didn't realize that she would say something to me first.
I want to talk to you. Can I go over there?
You mean you can't just talk to me like this?
Yeah. I want to go to your room.
Okay, you can come over. She seemed different than usual, so I just decided to let her in.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. What is it?
Can I sit?
Yeah, of course. Mirai?
What? I asked if I could sit.
No, I mean, why are you so close to me?
This is normal. We're childhood friends.
No, definitely not. We've never been like this.
What are you talking about? We used to read books like this together.
I mean, yeah, when we were like 5, maybe even like 4.
Age is just a number. We're still childhood friends.
What's going on? Seriously, what the hell has gotten into her? She's clearly different than usual. This isn't Mirai, but my heart was beating out of my chest.
But I don't want to just be childhood friends with you.
What do you mean?
Hey, Kango, I like you. Please look at me instead of Akiyama-san.
What's going on? Something has gotten into her. But Mirai, calm down. What's going on? If there's something that's bothering you, I'll listen, so just talk to me.
I'm calm. I just want to tell you the truth. I don't want you to just think of me as a childhood friend, but a woman. I don't want her to take you from me.
Do you have a fever?
No, I'm just being honest with myself.
Wait, was she this cute? I mean, she was pretty, but what? She looked like she was a little hot and kept coming on to me. She was attractive. Most guys would fall in a heartbeat. Of course, I'm glad you'd say that. Fell in a heartbeat. I mean, she's too cute. Seriously, she's too cute.
Really? You're not lying?
I wouldn't lie about something like this. I think you're really cute.
Then you'll go out with me?
Well, I was a little hesitant. I'd only ever considered her a childhood friend and best friend, but now she's all over me, so I immediately want to go out with her. But, I mean, if you're okay with me, I would ignore my pride and just accept my feelings. That's why I decided to just date her if she said she wanted to go out with me.
I asked you out, so of course I'm okay with it. I should have just told you the truth sooner. I'm sorry I've been jealous and angry at you.
Oh, you were jealous. I'm actually happy to hear that. Let's go out, Mirai. That's how we started dating. Akamiya-san found out from Mirai and she would tease me to no end. She seems pretty innocent, but she really does like bullying and teasing people. That's how I was able to work hard in baseball because I wanted to show her how much of a man I was. Honestly, Akamiya-san said something like, if you don't work hard and be a man, someone else is gonna take her. And then I couldn't stop trying. Wow, it's so windy today. I'm Masaharu Kudo. I'm 17 years old. I'm a student at Alice High School. My life is ordinary, peaceful if you describe it in positive terms. But, I don't know, boring to be honest. Nothing exciting ever happens to me. But I'm not complaining about it because I don't want any drama in my life. Boring is my cup of tea. There's a girl, isn't she?
Oh my, the wind is too strong. I don't like it.
The girl walking in front of me is Akira Kusunoki. She is the most famous senpai at my school. Physically attractive, clever, and knowledgeable. She's also athletic. She is kind to anybody she encounters. She has a caring personality, so basically, she's the perfect woman. I remember during my first year at school, I slipped and fell while running back to the classroom from the cafeteria. I dropped my mega-sized yakisoba bread on the floor. And if that wasn't bad enough, I hit my poor nose. None of my friends were around to laugh it off. That's the most embarrassing moment of my life. I lay on the ground, bawling on the inside from the pain and humiliation.
Are you okay?
I looked up to see a beautiful girl handing me her pretty handkerchief. That was the first time I talked to Kusunoki-senpai. It was also the moment I fell in love. I forgot about my pain or humiliation in an instant. I'll never forget that day. I've liked her ever since. Kusunoki-senpai is pretty even while the wind is messing with her. I would love to get to know her, but she is way out of my league. Couldn't dare talk to her. Meh. I should feel lucky we're breathing the same air. I should take in as much as I can while I'm around her. Whoa!
Hey, you. Did you see?
Oh, well...
Did you?
No, I didn't see anything.
You know, the truth will always come out eventually.
Pink lace with ruffles.
So you did see. You saw everything.
I'm sorry, I really am. It wasn't on purpose, I swear. You should just blame the wind. I was lucky. I mean, you know, right?
Did you say lucky?
Yes, I owe you one, God.
Do you realize what you're saying?
Anyways, I'm so sorry.
Hey, wait, I'm not finished talking to you.
I'm sorry. That day after school, man, I bet Kusunogi-senpai hates me after what happened today. But I meant what I said. I wasn't looking on purpose. The wind and God are responsible for everything that happened. They're naughty. Ugh, some say goodbye to my first love.
Hey.
Yes? Oh, huh? Kusunogi-senpai? Wait, huh? Why is Kusunogi-senpai talking to me? I thought Kusunogi-senpai hated me.
You're Masaharu Kudo, right?
Yes, I am.
I need to talk to you. Come with me.
Whoa! What do you need to talk about?
Not here. Follow me.
Kusunogi-senpai, what do you want to talk about?
Responsibility.
Say what?
I said you need to take responsibility.
Responsibility? Can I ask for what?
Hey, you know what I'm talking about. You saw my underwear. That means you have to be my boyfriend now.
What, your boyfriend? This is an unexpected turn of events. Seriously? Kusunogi-senpai wants me to be her boyfriend?
Are you rejecting me? You're going to run? How can you, after seeing my underwear? What? Do you not want to be the boyfriend of someone like me? That is such a cruel thing to say. I'll tell everyone you peeked into my skirt if you don't date me. You'll be the school creep.
Yeah, Kusunogi-senpai is furious. Please calm down. Let's take a breath. We need to keep a cool head.
Fine. So will you be my boyfriend or not?
Are you sure that's okay? You won't regret it? I'm worried. Dating a guy like me might ruin your reputation, Kusunogi-senpai. I don't want that.
Oh, you're trying to find a way of getting out of taking responsibility.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm worried. That's all, Kusunogi-senpai. I mean, if you're really okay with having me as your boyfriend, I would love to. It'll be my dream come true.
I'm glad to hear that. If you had continued to reject my kind offer,
What would have happened?
I would have punished you in ways you wish you were already dead.
Oh, punishment. That makes me wish I was dead.
You committed the ultimate sin, young man. Running from that responsibility is a crime worth the most excruciating punishment.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm looking forward to being your girlfriend.
And so, that was the start of Kusunogi-senpai and my relationship. Thank you, mischievous wind and mighty God.
Good morning, Masaharu-kun.
How are you at my place, Kusunogi-senpai?
You underestimate my ability. I can do anything if my heart wants it. Finding your address was a piece of cake for me. It took a matter of seconds.
So that means anyone can hack into my private information.
Did you not want me to pick you up?
That's not what I meant. It's called private information for a reason.
Don't worry, I have all of your private information in my hands. Nobody can see it now.
That doesn't feel very comforting, no offense.
Come on, we should head to school now. We'll be late if we stay here any longer.
Kusunogi-senpai? Don't you think we're standing a bit too close?
We're dating. This is what we're supposed to be doing.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes, I am absolutely sure.
This is what people in relationships do? My heart is about to pump out of my body. It's going insane. Kusunogi-senpai must be experienced. I mean, she's popular with the guys. She's probably used to this.
I'm so nervous, but I get a pass since this is my first time.
What? Your first time doing what?
Linking arms like this with my boyfriend. This is how the girls in manga do it. It's a lot harder than they make it seem. But every manga I've read says this is what couples do. I don't think we're doing it wrong, but I can't believe people do this regularly. My heart is pounding so hard, I think it's starting to hurt.
No way, her first time? Seriously? And her heart is pounding so much it hurts. That is the most adorable thing I've heard. Kusunogi-senpai, have you ever dated before?
Nope, you were my first boyfriend. That's why I'm relying on manga situations to be a better girlfriend. I'm sorry if I'm being awkward. I don't think I can do much more. My heart won't last. I want to take the lead since I'm older, but I'm not used to being so close to a guy.
Oh gosh, you're so cute. Kusunogi-senpai must be an angel. Never thought she'd be so sweet.
Okay, let's get going. I don't want my heart to shut down from beating so fast.
Of course! Wow, I love life. Thank you, thank you! Goodbye, boring life. Hello, springtime of my wonderful life. Another day.
Hey, I made an obento for you today. The thing is, it didn't turn out as well as I hoped. I apologize in advance.
You're always perfect. I thought I'd have no trouble making an obento.
I'm not the best cook, to be honest. I almost cut off my finger a while back. I've been traumatized since.
You did that for me despite your fear of knives?
Well, my friend told me it's a basic part of being in a relationship. Plus, I wanted to do something nice for you.
Kusunogi-senpai. Can I eat it now?
Of course. You don't have to finish it if you don't like it.
It's a dakima.
Oh, wait!
What is it?
Here, open up.
Huh? Oh, senpai. I must say, this is pretty embarrassing.
But this is what girlfriends do, right?
Well, yes, but still,
Well, I understand how you would feel embarrassed. I feel the same way. It's not something I'm used to either.
Gosh, she gets cuter every day.
So, are you going to eat it or what?
I'd love to. What are you doing, Akira?
Iyami-kun?
Oh, Ayama-senpai. Ayama-senpai, he's the most handsome guy at school. All the girls are in love with him. However, I've heard he's quite the player. He's not my favorite person. Unbelievable. Akira, are you dating this loser? You can still back out. You deserve so much more. Dump him. I'll be a...
Don't you dare talk about my boyfriend like that. I have no interest in you, Iyami-kun. Let's get going, Masaharu-kun. We won't get any privacy here.
Sure. Jeez!
I'm sorry. That couldn't have felt nice for you.
Senpai, none of what happened is your fault. There's not a thing you need to apologize for.
You're always so sweet. Thank you.
We haven't finished our lunches yet. Let's go. Somewhere to sit down. Oh, Kusunogi-senpai's hands, they're trembling. Yeah, of course they would be. Must have been scary to talk back to Ayami-senpai. But she helped me anyway. I should have been the one standing up for us, not her. She deserves better than this. I'm sorry, I couldn't say anything since you took me by surprise. If anything happens again, I'll make sure to protect you. Kusunogi-senpai.
Gosh, you've always been such a nice guy.
Always?
Doesn't mean anything. Come on, let's start eating.
Days passed by. We continued to deepen our relationship. It took a bit to get used to being around her, but I enjoy every moment I spend with her. I have no reason to be discontent with my life. I'm with the person I've always dreamed of being with, even if seeing her underwear was what caused it. One day, Kusunogi-senpai caught a cold. She got sick on the day of our date, so I decided to visit her to see if she was okay.
I'm so sorry. I ruined today's date.
That's okay, don't worry about it. You should get some rest. We have plenty of time to go on a date after you get better.
Thank you, Masaharu-kun.
Well then, I should let you get back to bed. I don't want to keep you up when you should be sleeping.
Wait.
Senpai?
Can you stay here until I fall asleep? I feel safer with you.
Okay, I'll stay right here.
Thank you, Masaharu-kun.
I can never get enough of Kusunogi-senpai. Gosh, I really like her. I want her to be happy. I want to protect her from anything that could hurt her. You mean so much to me, senpai. I visited her every day until Kusunogi-senpai was fully recovered. I was worried she might find me annoying, but she told me she was happy she could spend time with me. After a few days, Kusunogi-senpai was feeling better. We finally went on the date we planned before she got sick.
I always wanted to come here. I'm glad we're here. Look at that! They're beautiful! Oh, the colors of that tropical fish!
She's like a little child, so adorable.
Oh, I think the dolphin show will be starting soon. I heard it's spectacular. I'm so excited to see it.
Okay, we should get going then.
Yay!
Gosh, I can't wait for it to start.
I know, me neither. Keep your eyes open. The dolphin will jump out of the water. Please give her a big round of applause if she succeeds. Wow, look!
I didn't know dolphins could jump so high.
This is so amazing.
Senpai, watch out!
Huh?
Ah!
Oh, Masaharu-kun?
Senpai, did you get wet?
Not at all. Thank you, Masaharu-kun.
Good. I don't want you to get wet. Achoo! Ah!
Oh no. Let's get you a new shirt at the souvenir shop.
You had a great time.
Me too. That was fun. I would love to come here with you again.
Of course, we'll come back soon. I want to get us something to remember this day. Senpai, hold on. Can you wait here for just a few minutes?
Okay, I can stay here.
Thank you, I'll be right back. Thank God, this is what I wanted to get her. I should hurry back to Kusunogi-senpai.
Hey, I said leave me alone.
Let's leave. Who cares about that loser anyway?
I do. I only care about him.
What do you see in him? He's pathetic. I'll be a better boyfriend to you. It's obvious.
I have no respect for people who look down on others. Stay away from me.
You think you can say anything to me just because you have a pretty face? Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, Masaharu-kun.
Get out of my face! You're in my way! No, I won't. Kusunogi-senpai is on a date with me right now. Ayami-senpai, you need to stop bothering us. What the? Get out of here, man! Aren't you scared of what might happen if you keep talking back to me? No, I'm not leaving you with her, no matter what you do to me. I'm here to protect Kusunogi-senpai.
Masaharu-kun.
Ugh, this blows. Whatever, man, I don't care about you guys anyway. I don't have time for this. That was terrifying.
Masaharu-kun, are you okay?
I wanted to be the reliable boyfriend, but I must look like such a wimp now.
No, not at all. You were so cool back there. Masaharu-kun, you may not know this, but you've always been badass.
Always been? What does that mean?
You've always been the one to jump in whenever I needed to be saved. You probably don't remember this, but when we were in elementary school, I was attacked by a vicious dog at a park. It had a collar on, so it must have run away from home. You stepped in between us and saved me from the dog. You were crying because you were scared, but you looked like a hero to me. I haven't forgotten about you once since that day. I mean, sure, I've had other crushes, but I could never forget about that little hero who saved me.
Wow, how did you know who I was, though?
You had the same scar on your forehead as the little boy who saved me.
Oh, it's from when I tripped and fell.
When you saw my underwear, it felt like God was giving me a chance. I finally had a reason to talk to you. I didn't want to graduate without getting to know you. I need to tell you one more time, I like you so much, Masaharu-kun.
I like you too, Kusunogi-senpai. You mean the world to me. My feelings for you grew through the time we spent with each other. I can't think of a life without you, senpai.
Me neither.
I felt like Kusunogi-senpai and I took another step toward our future. As it turns out, somebody saw Ayami-senpai hitting on Kusunogi-senpai that day. His girlfriend and all his other sideline girls found out about it. They all cut him out of their lives. Serves him right for being such a narcissistic asshole. He is now the school owner. You reap what you sow. And as for us...
Are you excited to watch the movie?
I'm excited to be anywhere as long as it's with you, Akira-senpai.
I feel the same way. I hope we can make many more exciting memories together.
Of course, I love you, Akira-senpai.
You too, Masaharu-kun.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.